welcome to Voices of Women. These days of pandemic are becoming very difficult for people. People are getting stressed out and anxious. The reason? Pay cuts, losses in businesses, missed vacations, missed weekend outings, missed parties, missed get-togethers. But are these reasons to be really depressed? I tell you, if you are able to have three square meals on your table today, and if you are hale and healthy, it's a reason to be joyful and happy. You must have heard of the saying, health is wealth, and it is indeed true. It is very important to maintain your physical and mental health because mental ill health can cause a lot of complications to your life. Our guest today, Krishnaveni, is here to share with us the difficulties that she had to face because of these stress levels. Rheumatoid arthritis is a very dreadful disease, a disease that can actually disfigure your entire appearance, makes you totally handicapped because you cannot make any movement. Let us listen how Krishnaveni managed to sail through this phase. How did she cope up when she came to know that she was inflicted with rheumatoid arthritis? Her journey of depression, how she overcame depression, and how today she is a very confident, positive person and is looking forward to get completely cured in a matter of a few months. This was Krishnaveni before rheumatoid arthritis. Let's meet her now. Hello, Krishnaveni. A very warm welcome to Voices of Women. I'm really happy to have you here.
Thank you, Swarna. It's great pleasure to be part of this video.
Great. Krishnaveni, tell us a little about yourself. Where are you from and what do you do?
Sure. This is Krishnaveni, aged 46 years, mother of twin daughters, basically from middle class family. My dad is a retired central government employee, mom, homemaker. We are five sisters. I work as personal secretary in a reputed construction company, Lamar Construction.
Now, Krishnaveni, you wanted to actually share with us about rheumatoid arthritis. You told that you were actually inflicted with it and you wanted to share your journey. Tell us something. Tell us when exactly were you inflicted with this disease?
Actually, my marriage was a love marriage. I had to oppose my family to get married to my loved one. In the initial period, it was actually going on well. Initially, he supported me financially. My children were born in the year 2000, and later on, he was not able to support me financially. Days went on. I had to take up the responsibility of my family. I had to be the breadwinner. Children grew up, commitment increased. So my stress level obviously got increased. My health got affected physically as well as mentally. I was affected in 2014 with rheumatoid arthritis, and for the past 6 years, I'm fighting with it.
Okay. So, what are the symptoms, Krishnaveni? How did you know that you were inflicted with this disease? What are the basic symptoms that people, are evident?
Actually, it was all of a sudden. One fine day, I was waking up in the morning. I was unable to get out of my bed. So all of a sudden, even I didn't have a fever, but all of a sudden my fingers, my knees, my leg, everything just got cramped, and I was not able to get down off my bed. Only then I realized, okay, there is some problem. So we went, approached a doctor, and he diagnosed and told me that I'm affected with rheumatoid arthritis. So it is basic rheumatoid arthritis is basically an autoimmune chronic inflammatory disease, which is not curable actually. So it was a shock to me. Already I'm undergoing a lot of pressure and stress. This was, I was actually taken back, and I was lost. To be frank, I went into depression. So in 2014, I got rheumatoid, I was affected with this. It's very difficult. I had to go a lot of pain. Early in the morning, you have a lot of stiffness. All your joints get affected. your shoulder, your knee, your wrist. You can also see my fingers, how it is. So your day-to-day life gets affected, your quality of life gets affected. Day by day,
Okay.
yeah, when you are on medication, your disease will reduce. But for me, it got progressed and I had to go on a tough time. Allopathy to homeo and various medicines.
So you are taking all the medicines simultaneously, is it?
No, basically I started with allopathy, at least for 2 3 years, but it didn't work out. It didn't give me results. Initially, they started with the basic drugs, and then they prescribed me with the steroids, which actually had a side effect. Like I lost my weight. I was 63 kgs, and now I am only 45 kgs. So drastically, my weight came down, and my mom said, "Okay, it's not working out. So why don't we try for homeo or other medicines, acupuncture?" We tried all the medications, but nothing worked out. Then later on, now in 2018, I was actually diagnosed with tuberculosis as well, clubbed with rheumatoid arthritis. So when your RA increases, your internal organs get affected. Your kidneys, your liver, even your skin and eyes also get affected. So I was actually affected with lungs, wherein the water get into your lungs and difficulty in breathing. So I was diagnosed with that. Difficulty in breathing. Yes, difficult to breathe, which will actually lead to heart attack. So I was diagnosed with that and admitted in the hospital Apollo. So they prescribed me to take TB medicines at least for 1 year. So then after that, I just overcame with it. But in the year 2019, to be exact, I met Madam Shobha Shekhar, who actually guided me with the doctor Shivakumar, who is a Ayurvedic doctor, and I'm taking this medicine for the past 1 year, which is giving good results, and I have drastically changed. My health has improved a lot. My mobility is increased. I'm able to do my own work. Earlier, I was not able to do even lift a glass of water. Even lifting a mobile was very difficult for me. So now I could see a lot of difference and a lot of improvement in both physically and mentally.
Okay. That sounds good actually. Would you like to share the details of the doctor? If you do, I think we will put it in the description box so that anybody who is going through this or would like to contact the doctor, they can.
Sure, sure. It's Dr. Shivakumar of Chennai Heritage Hospital. I feel the fees, the medicines are a bit costly. They have in-house treatment as well, and a lot of therapies has to be taken. So results are good. I'm a live example for that.
Very good, very good. So now, actually, when you say therapy, is it physiotherapy that you're talking about, or is there any other kind of? Do they do any kind of massages, or how does it happen?
As you rightly said, it's a type of massages they give. They give some drops in your nose. It's like a Kerala therapies, no? They give with oil treatments, and even with that rice, Kerala rice, they give massage over your body. So those kind of treatments are given there in house in the hospital.
Okay, okay, okay. Now, but when you are actually having RA, you mean to say that even holding of things is very difficult. That's basically because your joints are cramped. And is there also a kind of weakness that you have go through during this period?
Yes, obviously, it's the swelling on your joints. You will undergo pain. It's a little prick pain you will have all through your body.
Okay.
All through your body.
Ah, right. Okay. Now, KV, in your circumstances, I think you were already going through a troubled personal life, and to add to that, you had this disease to cope with. How did you cope up with this situation? It must have been really very difficult for you.
Yes, it's true, Swarna. It's very difficult, and in fact, when I was diagnosed with RA, I was literally shocked. I was just taken back, and I was just thinking, what am I going to do? Will I be able to live? Will I be able to take care of my kids? Will I be able to achieve any? I mean, my goals in the life. I have taken responsibility. Now, who will take care of my kids? So I was just taken back and I was just thinking and thinking it still increased actually my stress level. And one day even I thought, what is the use of living? So at that time, I then realized, yes, I could win. I could take it up this as a challenge. So I just overcame with this difficulty. My children came back to me. Actually, I forgot to tell you, during the initial period, we had clashes. You know, they are in their teens now. So we had clashes, and when I am sick, they had to take up a lot of responsibility. So they were not able to understand me. Then now they understood, and now I'm able to be with them. So
That's great. That's a journey. I mean, that happens anywhere, I guess, because kids are immature and we are going through something, and I think it takes time for everything to fall in place ultimately. Right. Now, what kind of support did you get from the family during this time? I think unless when you're going through any difficult phase, not only through a disease, I think, KV, when you're going through a difficult phase, the support of the family matters the most. You know, if you're in a positive atmosphere, it is easy to recover from any disease, I guess, any kind of illness. So, what kind of support did you have? And you were also talking about that turning point. How did that turning point happen? Was there any one person responsible for it, or was there a situation responsible for that turning point?
that's what I feel is when I
Yeah.
started with when I got affected with rheumatoid RA, my family, my better half, my children, they were also shocked. And initially they supported me, then they got frustrated. So I was left all alone. My mom came and she assisted me. Day and night she was with me. I was bedridden, totally bedridden. She was there to take care of me. And in particular, my second sister. All my sisters actually supported me. My second sister, when I was hospitalized, she was with me day and night and took care of me. I have that gratitude and I have to thank her for that. Mom, as you know, there is nobody can fill that place in the world. So though I opposed her and made a love marriage, she assisted me. In fact, that made me realize what mom is basically. And I was totally down. It was literally her motivation and her thoughts and her speech. She was literally guiding me, and she was just asking me to, day by day, she used to advise me, don't lose heart. Think of your children. Think of yourself. Think of me. She as a role model. Being she has brought a five daughters, right? So she asked me to take her as a role model, and asked me to overcome all the challenges in the life. Then I realized, okay, it's high time for me. And my turning point, as I told you, is this is the treatment which I got now, the Ayurvedic treatment, which literally, mentally made me change the mind. Earlier, I used to be very sick. I used to think this medicine didn't work. I'm not going to be alive. So those were all negative thoughts. But when I took on this medicine and I had some positive thoughts, positive energy, and people surrounding me were supporting me, I just came out of it. I was in the mind, I was just very happy and thought, okay, I'm going to achieve it. I have to do it. So I'm back now.
Okay, now KV, when you were actually bedridden, you know, you said you were bedridden for a while. What happened to the who took care of the finances at that time? Normally, I mean, if you said you were the breadwinner, so how did it, affect your finances, and how did you manage the hospital expenses or whatever you had to
Sure.
do?
I have to thank my management for my monthly income during that time. They had given me medical leave, so I was paid fully for those leave taken. So I was able to cope up with that amount. And for my hospitalization, obviously my family supported with some amount, whatever we had, we managed to pay the bills. And these are my nowadays the medical bills are monthly, so I'm able to cope up with the monthly income whatever I get.
Okay, great. So you were talking about your management. Normally, I think we also heard that whenever a person is inflicted with this disease, they are fired because of their inability to perform competently. So how is it that your management supported you so much?
Yes. Actually, I take this opportunity to thank my management. Um, I work with dedication. I work with sincerity and 100% honesty. Being the breadwinner of the family, I know how job is important to me. So I have to give my full dedication to the job. And moreover, my managing director is a kind-hearted person, and he wanted me to stay motivated by retaining me in this job. So basically, I would say without this job, I'm nothing. Physically, though we are, though I can overcome from the disease, I should be monetarily supported. If I am without this job, I don't think so where I would have been. This is basically motivating me to overcome all the challenges in my life, and I'm able to meet my monetary expenses, and I'm thankful for my management for that.
Definitely looks like there are still some good.
I forgot to tell you one more point. Basically, I'm a multitasking person. Earlier, I used to do a lot of work in my company. But once I got affected with this RA, I was not able to give my 100% performance. Still, my management said, not an issue. You have to be motivated. You can come, do whatever work you can, you do. I'm trying my best. I hope I'm doing my best to the company. And normally, people will not be able to give their 100% performance when they are sick. Now I have regained my health and I'm giving my 100% effort to the company.
Very good, excellent. In fact, that should inspire so many others. I think when you are going through a difficult phase, more so when it is a disease, I think health is wealth. That's what your story proves. I think, isn't it? So unless you are really healthy, you will not be able to even earn the wealth that you require. Actually, and there are still some good Samaritans in the world who are helping around people like you, probably, who are standing there, who are not thinking commercially and saying, not showing their employees the way out. So that's really very appreciable. Now, Kevi, what message would you like to give out to the people? Because there are a lot of people probably going through a lot of difficult times, whether it is illness or whether it is other financial difficulties. You have, I think, faced both mental health, physical health issues, plus financial issues. I think you have had all kinds of difficulties in your life. And today, still now, you are proudly saying that I have been successful and I'm back to track. So, what is a message that you would like to give to all those people who get bogged down with even simple difficulties? You one day the maid doesn't come, you feel that your world is over. One day, maybe your salary is cut for a day, you feel that everything is over. You start hating the management. People start cribbing for every small thing, but you have faced so much in life and still. Oh, what is the message that you would like to give to people?
Basically, I would like to convey that people should love themselves, love yourself, admire, inspire yourself, believe yourself. You will achieve one day. Have some aim in your life so that you will have the urge to live. Have confidence and you will definitely achieve success. Surround yourself with positive people, positive thoughts. So that should motivate you. And basically, that I have done that. I would like to tell that to the people who are into challenges and difficulties. This should at least, if one people or two people see my video and they get motivated, I will be the happiest person.
Definitely, Krishnaveni, I'm sure, because a lot of us, I'm sure even these are COVID periods, the pandemic period, and people are just frustrated because they're not able to go to the movies every weekend, because they are not having able to have their holidays, because they are not able to party. So this is the situation, and they should know the actual difficulties
In
of
fact,
life
this
and how blessed they are.
yeah, I would like to share another view. Like this pandemic, actually, helped me by giving some time for taking care of my health by exercise. I increased my
Oh,
exercise time. Early morning,
okay.
yeah, when I used to have a lot of pain, when I used to go to office, I was not able to concentrate on exercise. But touch with this pandemic actually has helped me, and I have increased the exercise time up to half an hour to 1 hour. Normally, I do meditation, I
Okay.
do yoga. Basically, these all motivates me and improves my
Definitely.
health.
True. Yoga is a very good healer, this, and what you say is absolutely right. For how long do you expect to completely get recovered, Krishnaveni?
It's unpredictable, Swarna. It can be 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year. Not sure. It depends upon my health improvement. But I'm confident I will come back. Definitely, for sure.
Will I think would like to see you soon fully recovered, as your daughter said. You should be back on another video when you're fully recovered, and we'll have all the three of you sitting together and talking and chatting probably. Fine. Okay, thank you, Krishnaveni, for being there on the show. I'm sure you'll be inspiring a lot of people out there. Thank you once again. So that was Mrs. Krishnaveni for all of you. Her journey must have inspired you, must have made you aware that mental health is very important. I have been saying this in, and it is my sincere endeavor to reach out to as many people as possible to inspire them to stay positive and not get into depression, because mental health is very, very important. Unless you're mentally fit, you cannot be physically fit, nor can you enjoy your life. So stay in today. Be happy for what you have in your hand today so that your tomorrow isn't ruined. Stay tuned for our further videos. Bye bye and see you soon. If you do like the video, please do not forget to hit the like button, share the video as much as possible, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. Your subscriptions are important to us. Bye bye and see you soon. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye bye.